Okay, we're going to start this pattern off with a 4x4 grid. So whether you use a ruler or just freehand it, you want to end up with something that kind of looks like this. And inside each one of those boxes that you've got, you want to draw a tiny little box in the middle, and that's just going to serve as an anchor point and a starting point for where we're going to add some curved lines. You go from the top right corner to the left side of the box, and then the bottom right corner to the top of the box, then the left hand bottom corner to the right of the box, and then the top left corner to the center of the box. It's super confusing, but if you pause it, you'll see it kind of looks like a camera shutter. And what I'm doing here is I'm just mirroring what was in that initial box. So have a look at the first box, and then I've basically flipped the way that I've placed those lines, and I'm going to repeat this whole step again. So a lot of the time it just takes a little while to figure out what best works for you. So there's a couple of different ways you can do this. I'm doing this now 2 boxes at a time, and I'm just sort of drawing this shape, and it's kind of a series of like a smiley face almost, connecting 2 of those. You see that box on the left there? And then I'm basically mirroring what I'm doing on the right. So I'm just doing 1 box at a time. Or this one here, how you flip it upside down, it kind of looks like a point of a beak. So if you just go across and do the same thing over in the next 2, and then you're kind of doing that same beak upside down in the center there, you see? So it's like a bunch of curved lines. When you think about it, it's almost like smiley faces like this and frowns. Smiles and frowns, smiles and frowns. And that's what I meant earlier when I was mentioning you could just, there's different ways that you can do this. But basically what you're doing ultimately is you're taking the same idea of what's in that one initial box, and you're just either flipping it or you're mirroring it. Now you can just add some color and decorate it if you like. I'm just going to add some green and gold. I'm going to re-explain this a little. So it's hard looking at something as a whole, I find, and trying to break it down. But if you can break it down into 1 box at a time, and imagine again that little camera shutter shape that you have in the 1 box, which is the only shape you really need to lay down the foundation of that pattern, you will be able to do this whole thing. Now, if you repeated the orientation of that, you'll get a different result. You would get something that kind of looks like some kind of grid or some kind of woven pattern. But this is the result that I got from mirroring and then flipping, and I think it looks pretty cool. What do you guys think? Please let me know if this one was too hard. I will try to do another version and break it down 1 box at a time, and hopefully that will help. And just want to wish everybody a happy new year, guys. 2025, let's do it.